Welcome back to our weekly market update here in Austin. I'm James Willoughby. Want to show you what's happening and in the Austin market week ending April 16th. I'm going to scroll back up here and show you that we did have a little bit of an increase here in the number of new listings here. We had 1,084 versus 750 the week before, primarily because this was Easter weekend on the April the 9th. And so there was fewer homes. A lot of people waited until the next day. Some people decided not to wait, but 750 people decided not to wait. But 1,084 went on the market after Easter and last week. So those actually balance out pretty nicely if you consider, if you added those up, that would be an average of in the 900 range, which is pretty consistent with what was going on at the beginning of the month. And as far as demand almost exactly the same 2 weeks in a row, with a number of pendings at 906 pendings. So active listings have grown a bit. So we're just above 8,000 active listings in the marketplace. This graph here kind of shows that little bit of a spike of new inventory because the week before we didn't have as many. So if we were to plot this out on a monthly basis, this would actually be pretty flat. It would be, the line would be like right here. So we do look at it weekly because we like to see what are the weekly fluctuations of new listings versus pendings. So we lost a little bit of ground this week only because of the week before. And I think you'll see that balance out next week. And looking at the most important graph here is weeks of inventory. Weeks of inventory are how many homes are going pending for that week versus the total inventory. So despite the fact that the total inventory is up, we kind of bounced back from a lower inventory situation or lower pending situation, and the numbers actually remain pretty close. So we're looking at under 10 weeks of inventory or 10-week of absorption for all the inventory that we currently have. So rates have been good. They've remained just above 6%. And just remember, if you're buying, that you can refinance. I'm telling that to everybody. I believe rates will definitely be down next year, maybe probably even by the end of this year, depending on the economy and economic news and so forth. And then one thing we did not report on last week was median sales price for the month of March has bounced back up a little bit. We're at 450. So this is a normal seasonal trend, which you've seen in these 2 years in the past. I do not predict that we would see this kind of a price increase. Where it jumped from here to here this spring. I think we're going to stay pretty flat. And I think quite honestly, I think we're back to kind of what I would consider to be a normal market. There's some appreciation going on, and it's kind of spotty. It's from area to area. And that would be a normal market because we're not seeing the prices dropping, and we're really not seeing them going up that much either. So anyway, we'll continue to watch that, and we'll be back to have another installment of what's happening in Austin real estate next week. Thanks.